What's up, guys? Well, I got the box that I made for this Escalade out, and I'm working on painting it. Oh, one thing I want to show you real fast. I got the bumper off of it, the rear bumper, and I'm going to try to fix where the frame's bent back here. You can kind of see that. I'm basically going to do what you're not supposed to do, but it's okay because I'm never going to tow with this thing. I just want the bumper to be straight. I'm going to take a cutoff wheel, slice the bottom, and slice up the other side up there. Take a jack right here and jack it back up straight. And then weld and just weld it back in. This side's not as bad, but I'm going to cut it also and bend it back up. You know, just weld it up just so it'll hold the bumper. Like I said, I'm never going to tow with this vehicle, and I'm never going to sell this vehicle. You know, if anything happens to it, the drivetrain is going to be used in something else, and I'm going to probably part this thing out, but, you know, that's not for a long time. You know, I'm going to enjoy the Escalade and the system and stuff, and I've always wanted a Tahoe and stuff, but, you know, I just happened to find an Escalade on Marketplace. It's my mistake. My mistake that I didn't happen to look at the back part of the frame, but it was the only one in my area that was a 6.0 liter. So, and I got it for $4,000, and it has 166,000 miles. So that's not too bad, I guess. I mean, before a couple of years ago, I probably could have got that thing for $1,000. But, you know, with how inflation is nowadays and used cars going up, nah. But anyway, that's another whole nother conversation. So here's the box. A couple of days ago, I put 2 light coats on it, let them fully dry. And then this third coat is a real heavy coat, which you can kind of see. It is slightly textured, but it's really thick. And that was about 6 or 7 hours ago I painted this. It's dry to the touch, but I don't want to press in on it because I feel like if I press in on it, it'll leave fingerprints. But it is drying. I'm going to leave this in here for another day or two and let it fully dry before I put it back in the Escalade and, you know, slide it across the back carpet and leave a black mark or something. But anyway, yeah, I got 2, I'd say 3 coats on it. 2 light coats, that third coat. I mean, whatever it was, it pretty much used, I'd say 98% of that can right there. So it's got some paint on it. And on the inside, just for shits and giggles, I took the brush and I just quickly just colored in the inside of the box. I mean, you don't need to do that. You don't ever need to paint the inside of your box, but I had a little bit left over, so I just splashed it in there. You know, I got it, it's all in the port, all the way back. But yeah, I'll let this thing dry and I'll put it in there. Other than that, that's about it. I just wanted to make a quick update on this box. And I know people normally name their project cars. I don't think I would ever do that. Probably not. I mean, if I ever named the Escalade, I don't know. I'd have to think about that because I don't normally name vehicles, but it would have to be a girl's name because I'm only into girls. And that Escalade's a big girl, big booty, you know, psh, I love big booty girls. But I thought about naming this box the questionable box because, well, up until about a little while ago, I didn't know what size it was or what it was tuned to, but I did measure the inside, and roughly it's about 3.4 cubic feet minus the port. So that's pretty close to what this VXF is spec'd to. And the port is 2.5 inches by 14.5 inches by 24. So I need to calculate what the hell the tune is because it's got to be pretty low. I mean, it sounds good. So I guess it's not really a questionable box anymore, but I'm just going to call it that because I didn't know at the time what it would be. I just cut it off at 36 inches and made a 2.5-inch port. And I was like, yeah. So anyway, I guess that's about it. Need to keep this video short because it's just a bunch of talking. I guess that's about it. Anyway, should be able to, in a couple of days, I'll slide it back in there and put the scar back in there. Oh, that reminds me. I think someone got butt hurt on the last video or two I made. Someone left a comment talking about they lost all respect of me whenever I was talking about Scar and Sundown, comparing the two. And they called me a, what was it? Shit, I'd have to look again. A newbie, which I'm not a newbie, I'm just unexperienced. I guess that's kind of the same thing, but no, I've been building boxes for a long time, so I'm not a newbie. I don't know if you're a brand whore, you don't need to be watching my channel, because I literally went on eBay and was searching for the cheapest, the biggest, cheapest 15 I could buy, and Scar popped up with the VXF for $249. Literally like $260 shipped to my door. Now, what is the equivalent? Because Scar and Sundown are basically carbon copies of each other. I mean, they are. If you do your research, Jacob of Sundown, he does have a little bit of his hand in Scar. He did, but something about Scar went their own way. But, you know, like Scar has the ZVX 15. Sundown has, what is it? The ZV5 15 or 18, whatever size. ZV5 or ZVX. They're two probably the same woofers. Probably made in the same area in China. But, I mean, you know, because all these audio parts come from China now. You know, it's not the 90s anymore. Everything's made in China now. But I don't know. I don't know what the equivalent, like the Scar VXF, what the equivalent Sundown counterpart is. But anyway, I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes so maybe it'll upload fast. But yeah, I guess that was kind of my first, I'm kind of proud. That was kind of my first hate comment I got, or I guess negative comment. I was expecting a lot more by now on this channel because I do some pretty screwed up stuff and hackery. But anyways, if any of you have comments about what I do, good or bad, please leave them. I would enjoy reading comments, good or bad. I could get in an argument with you. We can argue back and forth. But, you know, I've been watching YouTube since 2007, 2008. And I can't remember, maybe when I was younger, I left maybe some negative comments. But now as I'm older, I don't know. I don't even remember in the past 5 or 10 years if I've ever left any negative comments. Even on, like, if I'm watching something that's completely wrong or horrible, I usually just don't comment. Like, the other channels I'm subscribed to, I rarely leave a comment. Like, if it's a, like a car channel, I think I've left some comments on Vice Grip Garage or Pole Barn Garage, but I never leave anything negative. I'm trying to think. I can't even think if I've ever left a negative comment here recently. I mean, political, but we won't get into political. You know, that's a whole bunch. You know. But anyway, oh, and guess what? It's sprinkling now. I guess the rain's going to start. We got some bad weather coming in for the next day or two. I know up north it's like snowing and blizzards, and down here it's just been raining and warm weather. Yep, there it comes, like clockwork. every time I do a night video. Anyway, I guess that's it. I'm at 10 minutes now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call this one. Next video, I'll get the box put in and we'll see how it does. Probably the same. Paint's not gonna change anything. But you guys have a great day or night.